Okay, so right now the temperature is 33.2 Celsius, and there's also a very hot weather warning in Hong Kong right now. So I'm going to share with you my tips from preventing heat stroke and heat exhaustion. Tip number one, you should well rest yourself, have plenty of sleep last night, and also have fully hydrate yourself before you do the hike. Okay, so the tip number two is clothing. You want to cover up as much skin as possible from the direct sun. So from bottom to top I have a hat, I have a sunglass and a t-shirt, sun protection sleeve. I'm also wearing a short and a slightly loose fitting shirt like this will help to ventilate better. And also try to wear a white color because it absorbs less heat opposite to black color. So try to avoid black color. And if you wear like this, you will definitely feel much cooler. Tip number three is know your destiny. There are more than 50 hiking trails in Hong Kong. There are many kinds. Some are long distance, some are short, easy, hard. For hot summer day like today, I will hike a shorter distance trail with lots of shade instead of hiking a strenuous ridgeline trail where you will completely exposed to the sun. Also try to start your hike as early as possible in the morning. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. are the hottest hour of the day in Hong Kong, and try to minimize the time during those hours. So tip number four is go easy on yourself. That's a long way to go. Just go slow to avoid overexertion. So tip number five is rehydrate yourself. So I will drink some water every 10 minutes in weather like today in Hong Kong, which is very hot. And you can also take some electrolyte pill. This is inside there's some electrolyte, some salt. So tip 6 is cool down. Try to find a place like this with shade, and then use a wet towel to cool yourself, and then have a fan and drink some water or some Gatorade. This is a Pocari. This is a Japanese version of Gatorade. And then take some rest. Cool yourself. Hi all. Hello. So tip number 7. You see there's I need a rest, but there's no shade. So what do? I bring an umbrella. So you just bring this and create your own shade, and then this is much better. Drink plenty of water. So this is my tip 7. Okay, here is tip number 8. Look for heat stroke symptoms. So I'm being a little bit lazy here. I just read a headache, dizziness and confusion, loss of appetite and feeling sick, excessive sweating and pale, clammy skin, cramp in arms, legs and stomach, fast breathing or pulse, temperature of 38 Celsius or above, being very thirsty. So these are the heat exhaustion and heat stroke symptoms. Okay, the last tip is, if you are feeling unwell, just ask someone to help. If you see someone like a fellow hiker, just ask them help. Don't be shy and don't hesitate. If there's no one around you, try to call the police. Try to call the emergency hotline. The Hong Kong emergency hotline is 999, so just ask them for help and don't push on. After you survive the hike from a bloody hot day, treat yourself to an icy cold bubble milk tea. Be ready and have fun out there.